Good morning, Recovery Fitness. Coming to you this beautiful morning. It's going to be a hot day. Just finished a great workout here at Crunch Fitness in Reynoldsburg. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the 4 pillars of fitness, or the 4 pillars of health as I call them, and in particular about spiritual fitness today. I've always been a big believer that to be healthy, one must be physically fit, emotionally fit, spiritually fit, and mentally fit. So all those things kind of come into our health as far as allowing us to be the best versions of ourselves. And when one's lacking, oftentimes we find others are lacking as well. They all play off each other. So spiritual fitness, what does it mean to you? What does your higher power or a power greater than yourself, how do you identify that? Are you a spiritual person? Are you of a particular religion, faith, or belief? It doesn't really matter, as long as you have something that you can go within yourself to reflect upon, to see where your strengths are, maybe where your weaknesses are, where your lack of faith, or even faith in yourself. To be spiritually fit means to not always be taking things so personal, and understanding that what you're doing in the world is not necessarily a reflection of how somebody treats you, or how somebody treats you is not necessarily a reflection of you, but rather them. And how do we handle that? How do we deal with that? How do we process that? And I think a lot of that comes down to ego. Maybe not your typical egos. We think about being cocky, but our ego of self, identifying ourselves with what we deserve, how we should be treated, how we should be respected. If I said should a lot. If we're not careful, we'll should all over ourselves. So in reality, we can only control what we can control, which is us, not how anybody treats us or how they think, or what we should be. So we're responsible for ourselves and our own reactions. Now, we can certainly choose to remove ourselves from situations or not, but when we're holding on to those things after we do, that's ourselves not being spiritually fit. That's ourselves holding on to things that we cannot control. And as many of us know who have gone through this, if we're holding resentments to things that we cannot control because of a person's reaction or action to us that we deemed inappropriate or undeserving, we can't fix that, we can't change that, and that only affects us. It's kind of like the old saying, bitterness is like drinking poison and expecting it to kill the other person, anger or whatever. It just doesn't work like that. It kills us inside. And we can't be our best selves. We can't be happy, joyous, and free if we're worried about everybody else and how they treated us and how we thought we should have been treated. So today's message is quite simple. Be within yourself. Know that you're worth it. Know that you can be treated a certain way, but if people don't treat you that way that you think is necessary, don't take it personal. Just move on. That's for them to deal with. It's not you. One love. All power to the man upstairs. Love you guys. Take care.